Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I thought today we would do a journal with me, my Hobonichi Techo cousin. So I've just got some supplies here. I've got my Sarasa vintage pens. I've got my trusty pencil case. I've got a Derwent water brush pen. Whoops. And my watercolors that I got off Amazon for my birthday. Pencil, got a little glass of water here, my journal. And what we were journaling about today is I had some appointments and everything today, so it's not a very exciting day to journal about, but I did get some exciting mail, and this is it. And I got this beautiful handmade ornament, Christmas ornament. Yes, it is after Christmas, but it came all the way from the UK. And yeah, I just wanted to document that. So what I've already done is kind of trace around it and give a bit of an idea. Just thought I'd show you too. The name of the shop that makes these is Thread and Paper in Cornwall, and Jasmine did such a beautiful job. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to do the sparkles. I am very new to watercolor, so we will see what disaster unfolds. But yeah, I just thought I'd quickly sketch it up here, and then I thought down here I would write about my appointments and what work I did today and anything else that I do tonight. So that's what we'll do. So with my watercolors, I'm not too sure what colors to go ahead. I'm doing like a bit of a light yellowy kind of color first and then work from there. So let's get my paint out. Yes, my area here is just a mess because I don't want to waste it. So I'm a little bit sad sometimes when it comes to that. Just thought I'd do like a really light wash first. And like I said, I'm by no means an artist. I am a terrible artist, and I've only been using watercolors for since like last April. Well, I think they actually didn't arrive until like June though because of COVID restrictions. So yeah, I've not been using watercolors for very long, and I really haven't had much time, but this particular journal has made me bring it out and give it a go a lot more often than what I actually would normally. I'm actually just gonna wash this whole thing because this color is kind of like that really light beigey color. I'm going to draw over the top with the black pen the name and all of that, the little lines after. So while that's drying, actually I just realized I've got my fan on, and I hope that is not too loud. It's a bit warm here today. Of course that's going to start flecking up now. So I've got some leftover red here, so I'm literally just going to put a little bit of water on my brush and grab where the pigment is darkest. And just make my little postage stamp. Because I haven't waited for it to dry, it has bled through a little bit, but that's okay because once it is dry I'll just make that a little bit more square. I'm really not fussy because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm really not too fussy about how this all works out in the end. So I really have no idea what I'm doing. If I'm 100% honest, no idea. I have no idea how to do the sparkles. I'm just God knows I'm making it up as I go. So I was trying to get like the lighter undertone, and then my idea is I'll just put a couple of darker tones on top. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see. If it doesn't matter, because it's an experiment, and I've told myself that this journal is an experimental journal. If I was if I was an artist, then it would make a big difference, but I'm not, so I'm just proud of myself. I'm putting something on paper. Yeah, this does not look like sparkles at all, but hey. A+ for trying. Can I give myself an A+? Is that allowed? Tell me below. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. So there is like, I don't know, it's like a little border. I'm thinking I might just make this little border that little bit darker, just to show that it is a square, and just to cover up my pencil lines there. Maybe I'll just make it darker in general, so it's a bit different. I know it's actually lighter on here, but at the end of the day, it's just to say I got my personalized ornament in the mail today, so it doesn't need to be fancy. So I might actually try to do like a little border, so if you look at it from this angle, you can see the red on the sides, so I will try to do that too. I know I'm not waiting for the paint to dry, don't worry guys. I'm not precious at all. So it's not so flat. It's sad that I want to use up all the pigment left on my palette and not throw it out. Is that sad? Does that make me weird? And a little bit of dimension there. Let's just make this stamp a little. Oh no, the wind! Okay. That's what you get for having your fan turned on while you're trying to paint with very thin paper as your canvas. That's okay. And to top it all off, my background here, this is my very expensive coverlet that I got for Christmas in 2019, but I really need to go and invest in a background, because if I get paint or ink on that, I will probably actually cry my eyes out. So we will try our hardest not to do that. Alright, I'm actually really happy with that. That is about as artistic as I get, and like I said, it's just a document. I don't really care how it turns out, as long as you can kind of see what it is, and yeah, you can kind of see that it is a ornament. Now this is like a white little, what do you call that, string? So I just want to get a little bit of like grey maybe, because Oh, just picked up brown. That's always good. What colour is that? Blue. Let's just make it a grey bluey colour. Why not? And I just want to do very, very, very light, so it's kind of like, because otherwise you're not going to see it if it's white. So do it like a grey, then it'll just give the effect I want. It's a ornament. Oh no, my light just went out. Sorry guys. Very unprofessional of me. But we are pretty much done here anyways. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to draw in 3 lines and write Beck's Vintage Post on here. It's not quite dry enough yet. And that is my little, see if I can turn the light on here. Does that help? Not really. But that is my little ornament. Yeah. Let's just write on here anyways, shall we? So you can see the full effect of what my idea was. That's it. I'm done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry my light went out, and sorry if you can hear the fan, but that is my attempt at a little sparkly envelope. And I'm just going to go ahead and journal around that off camera, similar to what I do here, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.